Gemini, this is Amy with Indigo Intuition. Welcome back to my channel and welcome to your December love reading. We're going to just do a traditional Celtic cross here in the beginning of the month. And I'm using the Enchanted Tarot now here. I want to thank you so much for your support, for your likes, shares, and subscribes. And, you know, I'm just barely a month in here and I'm really enjoying, you know, the fact that I was able to finally expand, you know, take the time and expand, you know, what I'm able to do to help others as a light worker and energy healer into the YouTube platform. I really appreciate it. You know, from small beginnings come great things. And, you know, I know there are so many readers out there and I value and appreciate that. And so for that, I want to thank you for taking the time to stop by here. And I truly hope that it will not be a waste of either one of our time and that you would find something very valuable and helpful that you can apply to your current love situation, your situationship, your relationship, the companionship that you share, partnership, marriage. And even if, you know, even if you're in limbo and, you know, you're wondering about love being on the way, let's see what we can get. I would be remiss not to ask you to please like, share, subscribe, comment. You know, anything that you can do to support the channel definitely is very helpful. And you can definitely reach out to me through my contact information in the description box below. My website will be, you know, in full effect. It's basically 90% there. I'm just kind of a perfectionist, so I just want it perfect before I actually open it. So that'll make things a lot more convenient. And certainly whatever specials that I have running now until the end of the year, if you become a client of mine now, you know, those prices will hold for you for life. So keep that in mind if you want to do an inquiry with me. Give it a try. Let's look into, you know, what we can for you. Also, one more note in terms of like announcements and housekeeping. If you check out, you know, the other fields in my channel, I do something every day called a personal power up. And that is a reading that's done daily. It's like my, you know, there's a lot of daily dose, daily this, daily that. That's my daily take on what I want to offer to the community. And that's about you. That's all about you, your self-empowerment, self-improvement, healing, growing, overcoming self-sabotage, moving stuck energies out of the way. Just really going one-on-one with yourself, because the relationship that you have with yourself, you know, as it improves and as it becomes healthier and solidifies and you feel more confident and just secure as an independent, all this other love stuff is going to be that much better. We're going to attract, you know, healthier people into our experiences. And a lot of times we want to go the short way, you know, and we just want to, you know, get a guy to fix it, or, you know, whatever we do. I'm not going to go down that bunny trail, but, you know, we all want love and we're all here because we want to know about that. But I also feel very strongly and feel like I would be remiss not to also help you guys and coach you guys to really come into a place of empowerment with yourself. Without further ado, I will zip it. We set the intention right now that is whatever is gained from the lessons learned through this tarot reading for my Gemini listeners would be for their growth, would be for their discernment, would be to give them greater wisdom, guidance through their situation, knowing that they are empowered and that they have the ability to make all the decisions, you know, are already at hand. This should serve as a confirmation. So I just ask now, my guardians, angels, ancestors, guides, and spirit, that you would help align these cards and that you would bring forward a message that's meaningful and helpful to the Gemini collective. And so it is. Underneath the deck, you have the Hermit, which is the Virgo card. Okay, maybe you're dealing with a Virgo. Actually, one further than that is the Four of Wands right underneath of that. That's sweet. We'll keep that there. That's a blissful energy to start out with. Now, when you look at the center, which is the significator of the reading, is the Five of Hearts. Aw. Is someone acting shady? Did someone break your heart? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe that's just an illusion. You, Gemini, there you are, right in your own reading. Well, you love when that happens. That's you, boo-boo. But also the Lover's card does indicate a soulmate relationship, and especially because you have the Four of Wands over there, which is more soulmate energy. It does tell us that crossing is the King of Hearts. So perhaps you've been dealing with a water sign, a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces, maybe. Maybe is that who this is about? He looks ashamed of himself here in this card, you know, as if he really made a mistake, and she's sort of like looking down like, damn, I really wasn't expecting that. But here, when you look at the King of Hearts as the crossing energy, the way he's holding his heart, the heart in his hand as an offering, he really does seem rather sincere. I mean, to that, we can say that people do make mistakes. It doesn't mean that they're terrible. It just means they made a mistake. So, for someone. Now, in your foundation, you have the Fool, which is typically your card of walking away or starting over. Not walking away, rather, but just more like a starting over. It's the very first, card in the major arcana. It's a definite new beginning. So, in the foundation, the significator, maybe there's a new beginning, or you're considering that. In your past, you have the Nine of Wands. And so it seems to me like someone in this relationship was definitely carrying the bag. Okay. And guys, to be real, that's not fair. Whoever it is, whatever side of the situation you are on here. If you want to be in a relationship, then you got to bring it. If you don't, then don't. Just be casual. Hook up. Do, the open thing. But if you're going to be someone's lover and you want to be their king and you want to represent the all-in-one, Four of Wands energy, you got to bring it. Because relationships take effort, relationships take work, relationships take something. It doesn't just happen, and it's certainly not up to only one person to constantly put all the effort out there and roll out the red carpet. And listen, I have nothing against rolling out the red carpet. I'm that type of gal. I'm a Taurus. But also, what I've learned in my years out there in the dating field, through different relationships, even a divorce, that it should always be reciprocated. So I don't want to get into a preaching, but that's just felt like it wanted to come out. Now in your present, you have the Ace of Wands. Gorgeous. It's like a brand new offer, fire sign. Could be within, could be realizing, wow, this other person was really doing all the work. I need to bring it to the table. So perhaps your person is going to really step up to the plate and get it right and actually give to you all that they're made of. Really show you what it's like to be in the abundance of the Four of Wands energy. And stop acting foolish, and as if I can come and go as I want. Kind of like feel that when I'm looking at it right now, I can do whatever I want because I'm just me. Yeah, you can do whatever you want, but if you're in a relationship, no, you can't. Because when you make a commitment, it means you're joining yourself to someone. You don't control another person, but partnership means just that. Look it up in the dictionary, I'm not saying that to be sarcastic, but it's like partnership means working together. It just is what it is. It's not for everybody, and it's fine. You don't have to, but if that's what you want, you got to bring it. Now, in your future energy, you have the Six of Pentacles, which is gorgeous. So abundant. I love this card. I've never really studied this card. This is the Enchanted Tarot, if I did not say that. Wow. Look at that. It feels so nice. It's like, if you look at the past, the Nine of Wands, sorry, my nails. She's so stressing. But if there's that change of energy and reciprocity and the Ace of Wands energy comes through, look at the difference. Don't you want to be with someone in the reflection of you that looks like this instead of this? Because listen, we mirror each other's energy anyway. Whether you want to believe it or not, it's fact. It's what we do. We are all energy. The only thing that separates our energy body from one another is our physical skin and bones. It's just the way it is. And so if you were looking into a mirror, wouldn't you rather see this as a reflection back to the way you're treating your person than this? You know? We want to look at someone and be like, what the hell's your problem? Well, maybe their problem is you. I don't even know why I'm talking like that right now. I guess it's late. I love you guys. Don't click off. Now, in the position of you right now, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. That's another new offer. It's abundant. So you who are here really inquiring, you know, this being yourself, in the position of yourself, you are really an all-in-one, aren't you? You should go kiss yourself in the mirror. Go give yourself a high five. This is what I do. I go, when I give myself a high five, I clap myself. High five yourself. You're awesome. Don't you ever second guess that. Now, what about the environment you're in? Two of Swords. Well, it is known that there is a duality that comes with the Gemini energy. So maybe in terms of when you look at that in the position of environment, maybe someone's a little wishy-washy with you. Or maybe you're a little wishy-washy with someone. If the shoe fits, wear it, and you put it on what foot it goes. That's the part you guys do in readings like this, when one person is reading for others. But yeah, it's hard to feel excited about that Four of Wands energy and, the newness of a new offer coming in and the passion of the lovers when there's like a little push and pull. So for whoever you are, whatever side you're on, doing the push and pull dance, just cut the crap. You got to kind of make up your mind what you want, and then you have to offer it and you have to demonstrate it and you have to bring it. Now, in the hopes and fears, for those of you who are watching, it's kind of like, well, eight of hearts, Eight of Cups is that walking away. And I think you're both scared, to be honest with you, because it being in the hopes and fears, and then we just talking about the duality of like the mood changes and push and pull and hot and cold. It seems like both of you might be really scared of going all in. But even if this Ace of Wands represents your person, which is fire energy, and you're over here representing this abundant whole person, Ace of Pentacles, solid, I would say there's nothing to really be scared of. All you ever have is now. Live in the moment. Live in the present. Don't worry so much about the future. Unless this relationship has brought you as far as it can and you really know it's time to say goodbye and turn the page, fine. But I don't see that. I don't see this connection as final. I see it as if you make a few small adjustments, that you can have it all. What's your outcome? The Five of Wands. Well, that's not really a surprise, honestly, that I just said, that everything I just said, that came out on top of that. What do we go further from there? King of Swords. Air sign energy. Now, one more. And the Emperor. Ooh, Aries. Well, let me tell you something. That, as supporting, or taking it further than, the bottom line of five of Wands in a typical Celtic cross, definitely, well, that's your energy anyway, also, air sign. You've got fire sign there, You've got your Leo, you've got your Aries and your Sagittarius. And then you've got Wands energy, more fire. I don't know, guys, I don't want to get caught up on that, but what I want to say to that, instead of me just blanking out for a minute, what I want to say to that is, you know, sometimes we, we drag our feet too long and someone else cuts in on our dance. That's really what I'm trying to say, to keep it simple. So what other information can you give me to support? Yes, the outcome is what I was going to say. Justice. Yeah, and look at that Justice card. It's scales being balanced. You got to balance out. You got to balance out in order for your connection to be successful. Hanged Man. Yep. Hang in there a little bit longer, guys. Don't do anything impulsive right now. Why don't you give the relationship a chance? Look at this, 9 of Wands, and it flipped out in reverse. I love that. It's in the upright and it's in the reverse. Come out from that. I love it. I was working over here. So if you come out from feeling that energy, or if you're the one who is like inflicting that energy on something where they're having to carry it all, the tarot as a guide, as a tool, these energies are saying come out from that energy. Is there anything else here to support the outcome? Anything else to build a more clear story? Oh, my nose itches. That's always a sign. Truth is coming. Show us what we need to see to support the final outcome here in this Gemini reading for love. What other information can support? Yeah, 3 of Wands. Your ships are coming in. What other information can support? If there's anything that wants to come forward. What other information that can be really clear? Like, what about this 5 of Wands? What is the whole meaning of that? They look like they're gossiping. They look like they're trying to make a deal. What I'm seeing there, when I see that Emperor, oh yeah, look at that. Gorgeous. 10 of Pentacles. Guys, this love has what it takes, but when I look at these two guys looking at each other, and they are definitely two different energies. So this could be you and your person. Okay, this could be you, Gemini, may be dealing with a fire sign. Now, I know these are two men here, and that's fine. Hey, anything goes, and that's fine. But I see this two ways. Either you guys are like, what's it going to be? What's it going to be? And when you have the lovers, through balance and hanging in there and just not doing anything sudden and coming out of the 9 of Wands, like one, it's also lopsided. You have the 10 of Pentacles, which here is shown as two little, air sign and fire sign up in a tree. Kissing. And now you can cue the cringe. Haha. But guys, it's either you're already dealing, with a fire sign, or the fire sign is going to cut in on your dance. So you need to get your act right. Right? Yeah. That 5 of Wands card looks kind of like a little gossipy as as part of the outcome. Like, well, I don't know about you, but if you're not gonna, if this isn't gonna, if he's not gonna, then you know what, girl? You know what, boy? I'm gonna peace out. Anyway, it's late. Sorry if I sound weird. Okay. I've got what I need here. Oh, and look underneath the deck. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. The 10 of Cups and the 4 of Wands again? Guys, it's right here. It's all here. It's up to you what you want. Take it or leave it. But if you want to keep this person in your life, if you're on that side of it, you need to level up. And for you on the other side of that, if you are not getting the love that you deserve and that you desire, then you need to use your voice. And you need to be able to express what you need. You need to be able to express that you know what you deserve. You know that you deserve everything. Look at that. These are total everything cards, okay? And you need to be able to do that. You need to be able to demonstrate that through vocalizing what you really want. Now I'm going to get supporting cards right now out of the Journey of Love Tarot. While a child just walked downstairs. Sorry, guys. It happens. I try to do this in the most solitude that I can, but it doesn't always work out that way. Okay. Now, let's see what we have here to support and finalize, you know, the message here through the Journey of Love cards. I like the Joy and Virtue, angels, what is it? Romance angels. But I just feel like that's used so much that I really kind of wanted to bring something different. And I went to a really amazing store over the weekend called The Dreaming Goddess. What a great store, dreaminggoddess.com, guys. You got to check them out. I mean, they're local for me, so it's awesome that I get to walk in there and experience the whole beauty of the shop, of the boutique. But they do have a total online store, so I would check it out if I were you. Never mind, like, passing the good word along. Okay, let's do it. How can we support and you know, bring a beautiful closure and confirmation to this Gemini reading? Underneath the deck, you have the light field. Yes. I just think some light needs to be shed on the situation. Some truth needs to come out. Okay, coming together. Yes. Oh my God, sometimes if I could do a backflip, I would. Wow. Yes. Come together in your efforts. Also, Gemini, come together within yourself. Make peace with yourself. Heart of the moment. Yes. Heart of the moment, love of the moment. If you feel this is your person, now's the time. If not now, then when? It's always a good day to love. It's always a good day to put your best foot forward. Legacy of light. Yes, more light. I feel like legacy, what a powerful word. And light, love and light are like the two highest vibrations of, you know, of energy that we can exchange and feel. Legacy of light. It tells me that, you know what that says to me? It's like you can just have a complete shift, a totally different outcome by letting the light and the true love come into the situation, or dominate the situation, or lead the situation. One more. 3-1. Yeah. Okay. What does that mean to you, 3-1? Our ego goes right to 3, you know, that person has 3 people. Okay, we always think that because we're so dramatic. It seems like to me, to support some of the other energies that we've talked about, is like the person was giving 3 times more than the other one. But all I see in this picture are 2 people. And if you add 3 plus 1, it equals 4. And if you divide it by 2, it's 2 and 2. Give equal to your love. Give equally to your love. Don't play games. Don't waste each other's time. Let's ask the pendulum a question, okay? First, I just have to calibrate. What's my yes? Okay. Let's keep my arm really steady. What's my no? Okay, let's ask. For my Gemini people, can this particular love go the distance if there's a shift in the energy exchange? Yes or no? Yes. A definite yes. What else do I want to ask? Should the person who's doing the inquiry right now have an actual heart-to-heart talk? Will the other party be understanding and open? Because I feel like there's some fear about really requiring or asking for what you want. And I'm telling you, you don't ever have to be afraid. If someone doesn't like it, they can scratch. You heard? That's it. If someone doesn't want to level up and give what they're getting, then they're not your person. So I just want to ask, is it safe to communicate what is needed in this relationship? Yes, it's okay. Sometimes you don't have because you don't ask, you know? Sometimes you're so scared, you're afraid that the person's not going to understand. And the truth is, they might go, oh my God, I didn't even know that you felt that way. Or maybe it's you. For some of you, it's you, Gemini. I love you, but I'm just saying, it's you. You have to make up your mind and you have to be fair, okay? If you know you're just stringing someone along, you know, then be fair. That's all I'm saying. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just saying be fair. Okay, now I want you guys to call on your own question right now. Call on your own question. For the collective, for those who are here, Gemini or visitors, for whatever question they have now, you guys can say it out loud right now. We just want to ask you if it's yes or if it's no. Yeah, I barely moved my hands away, guys. It's definitely yes. It's a yes. Awesome. Guys, I love you and I thank you so much for sharing this time with me. You really have no idea how much joy this brings me. I, at one point, many years ago, was going to study for my Master's of Divinity. And I mean, that was my dream. And to be honest with you, through a series of weird, unfortunate events that completely blocked me from going that way, turned out to be the most miraculous blessing in disguise. Because if I were to take that road, it would have really limited me to just one way of serving people through spirit. And because of that, I had my enlightenment. I was able to understand that I can truly help others heal through this medium. And it's just beautiful. And I'm just here for you. I want you to know that. I'm not here to entertain you. I'm really here to help you. And I really hope you feel that every time that you visit and that you will definitely come back again. Once again, please feel free to give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, pass the good word on. And until soon, I hope to see this story evolve beautifully because it feels like it's going in the right direction. I love you guys. Happy December. Chat soon. Namaste.